Denver, Colorado, home of Invesco Field, where over 76,000 fans have gathered for this one between Chicago and Denver. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. Both teams come into today's game pretty fired up. Let's go down to the field for the opening kickoff. Their offense will step onto the field for the first time, hoping to come away with some points on this possession. Chicago sets up in the I.
Here we go. Wait 20.
They go with the run. Tackled around the 35-yard line. Benson gains around 6 yards on the run. Second down now, 4 yards to go. Ball on their own 35.
Here we go. Wait 20.
Benson gets another handoff. He's hammered in the backfield. They'll drop him for a short loss there, and that makes it third down. Here are a few guys we expect to have a big day for this Denver defense.
Wait 20.
Peterson takes it up the middle. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Excellent job by the defense to force a 3-and-out.
Always thought the most important portion of any drive was that first down. It gives you a little offensive momentum going, but anytime you go 3-and-out, it is so tough on your defense. A lot of times 3-and-outs translates to points against your team and entire defense.
He gets it away. Royal fields it at the 24. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Set. Blue 45. Black 99 Philly.
Give to the tailback. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
He's brought down at about the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Third down, 12 yards to the first. Ball on their own 30. He's looking to throw. Under heavy pressure. He goes up high for the catch. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Blue 45.
He drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Passes to his left. Brought down behind the line. That one goes for negative yardage. Looks like they might have lost 5 on the play.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
There's a play fake. He throws right. And the back has some running room. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
Almost intercepted. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He punts it. And they will down it at the 3. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really was just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
He looks to throw on first down. Throws a bullet. Fly knocks it away. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Right 20. Right 20.
Benson gets it on the inside. He makes his way to about the 12. So that was a pickup of about 9. That'll bring up third down.
Come on, baby.
The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Right 20.
Grossman will hand it off. And it looks short from up here. That series has to be disappointing for the coaching.
Yeah, their poor defense didn't even have time to go over and get a glass of water. All of a sudden, the punter's back on the field, and the defense has to go play again.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 34. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll get the ball here at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. Denver is going with the offset I backfield.
Friday, 45. Blue 45.
Gives it right side. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
Middle linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play, and let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Defense is getting pressure. Tackled at the 28-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
On play action, short throw to the right. They tackle him for a loss. They lose 3 yards on that one.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Hester fields it at the 7. Dropped at the 32-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. The offense will take over at the 32-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Right 20. Right 20. Kick 300. Kick 300.
Benson gets it on the inside. He's dropped at the 40. A gain of 9 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 9.
Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. 3 wideouts here.
Right 20.
Looking to throw. And he catches it. He's brought down around the 47-yard line. And that pass was moving.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
He's looking to throw. Looks for a man open. It's intercepted. The defender gets him to the ground. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. Fullback on the inside give. And he's drilled at the 35. 2-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. Single back formation. Gives it off. He's tackled around the 36-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. The Broncos line up with 3 receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws it short. Pass completed. Knocked out at the 46-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
He's going to be tackled for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
The Broncos come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. The halfback with the carry. Brought down at the 49-yard line. So the draw to the halfback picks up 4. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. Denver lines up in the offset eye this time. Man in motion. Play action. Passes to his right. Tipped ball intercepted. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. Why did he even make that pass?
Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Chicago goes with the ace set here. Handoff up the middle. He's dropped at about the 45-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers. He's looking to throw. The defense has him surrounded. They picked it off. Brought down at the 9. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
Denver looking to go up by 2 scores. I formation here. It's the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 8-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. The offense sets up 7 yards away. The Broncos line up in an I formation. Little handoff. Tackled at the 7. So at the most, he gains a few inches, and so it'll be third down. The defense come out with 5 defensive backs this time.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Drops back. Goes for the end zone. He brings it in. Touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. Kick is up. Extra point is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. He'll return it from the 3. He's tackled at the 25. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Benson is the deep back as they line up in the I. First down, looking to throw. Brings it in. A nice looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Benson gets the call. He's brought down around the 43-yard line. Benson gets 6 yards on the carry. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 43. They'll go from the I formation. He drops back. He throws on the run. Brought down at the 32-yard line. What an arm.
That was a rocket throw right there. And I tell you, you always hear about just how strong this guy's arm is. And boy, there it was on display.
First and 10. The Bears go with the I formation. Here's the give. Cuts back and he's dropped. Just about a 3-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. They line up at the 30. Chicago lines up in a double tight set. And they motion a guy to the right. Benson gets the ball. He's dropped about the 25-yard line. The misdirection play gets them 4 yards. 4 yards for a first here on 3rd down. Peterson alone in the backfield. On the ground with a tailback. And he will lose yardage on the play. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Kicks it, got plenty of distance, and right down the middle. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Good distance on the kick. He'll return it from the 1. Hit and dropped at the 25. On their last drive, they had success with their passing game. We'll see if they go back to the aerial attack as the offense heads onto the field. Cutler will hand it off. He's tackled at the 27-yard line. Gain of 2. That'll bring up 2nd down. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Cutler takes it back. passes over the middle. He's brought down at the 40. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Only one man back. Throws on the run. And he's depleted at the 44-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Scatter.
Young gets the call. And they get him at the 42. A yard, maybe two, on the carry. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Green 88. Zebra.
They get to him. They need to find a better way to protect him out there.
Wow, did you see the shot he took on that one? This guy's a tough guy, but if you keep taking shots like that, you better have somebody in the bullpen warming up.
Scatter.
He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. And he can't hang on to it. Young was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. It's fourth down. The Broncos are lining up to punt it away.
This area does allow for vehicles to hang over onto the sidewalk.
He gets it away. And they'll down it at the 4-yard line. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
Benson takes the give. He's tackled at the 4. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. The backfield is in the offset I formation, and they use motion. Play fake. Passes to his left. Knocked out of bounds at the 9. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 17. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Right 20. Kick 300.
Hands it to the back. Tackled at the 17. No gain, and that will bring up second down. They line up at the 17. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Fakes the run. He throws a bullet out to his right. And they get him at the 36-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
He's tackled at about the 37-yard line. Benson picks up 2 yards with the carry. They line up at the 38. Grossman is under center. Only one in the backfield this time.
Right 20. Kick 300.
Nice play fake. Looking for an open man. Still good on the drive. He's brought down right around the 46-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Right 20.
Grossman hasn't missed yet. Rifles this one out to the left. Brought down at the 42. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Here's the halfback. Tackled around the 36-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. That brings up second down. Benson is the single setback.
Right 20.
Feeds it to the back. He didn't get back to the line. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Gets the punt away. Into the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports.
Block 88, Philly. 88.
Looking to throw. He throws it. He's dropped at the 30. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
He didn't get his feet set as he threw. And they get him at the 40. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Graham takes off in motion. Setting up play action. Is there for the catch. Brought down at about the 47-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Green 88. Green 88.
Fakes to the back. The pass rush gets there, and he's down. And that makes the second time he's gotten to it.
No question about it. They've had a tough time stopping this guy so far. Maybe they're going to have to move a back or a tight end, somebody over there to at least slow him down so they can get a pass off.
Back to pass. He throws right. It's tipped. Sapp was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. That'll bring up a 3rd and long. Ace backfield this time.
Friday, 45. Blue 45.
Cutler will look to throw. Passes it. Completed. Hit and drop behind the line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. It's 4th down. The Broncos ready to punt this one away. Hester awaiting the return. He gets it away. He'll take it from the 18. He's brought down at the 23. They were moving the ball on their last drive, but the defense held strong and forced the punt. Benson lines up as the deep back, I formation.
Right 20.
Grossman gives it left. What a brutal hit. Benson gains about 2 yards on the run. 2nd down and 8. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Right 20. Right 20.
And they'll run him again. He gets to about the 34-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
Right 20. Right.
Again with the run. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. A 5-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on their own 39. Chicago lines up in the offset I this time.
Right 20. Right 20.
Hands it to the back. It came loose. He put it on the ground, but they were able to get it back.
And that was lucky. Anytime you're getting attacked by a defense and you put it on the ground, that is just nothing but pure luck to get it back.
Clark motioning to the left. They're going to pitch it. And they get him right around the 44-yard line. It looks like he just made it.
And remember, those guys on the field can't see that yellow line, but sometimes they can feel it. That time, just enough for that first down.
Here we go. Right 20. Right 20.
Handoff to the right. He doesn't get back to the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Right 20.
Looks to pass. Goes through his read. Still moving. And he's hammered at the 39-yard line. They're going to need to tighten up their blocking, or this could turn out to be a very long game for the quarterback.
No kidding. I'd hate to be that quarterback right now. Clearly, this offense is having trouble recognizing the blitz, and even if they do recognize it, they can't block it.
Right 20.
Drops back. Short throw to the left. He's tackled at the 45. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Royal back to return it. He gets it away. And they make the fair catch. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll take over at the 15. The Broncos line up in an I formation. And we have a flag on the play. And I have a feeling this one's coming back.
Holding. Offense. Repeat, first down.
So the penalty puts them back for a 1st and long. 3 wide receivers on the field, the quarterback in the shotgun.
Good yang. Good yang.
They'll throw on 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Brings this one in. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Man in motion.
Blue 45.
Cutler with the give. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. They got little there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Nickel back in this time.
Good yang. Good yang.
Drops back to pass. Guns it out. Makes the reception. Brought down at the 34. Graham made the catch for a gain of 6. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Tiger, tiger, tiger. Tiger.
Nice play fake. Throws it short, and it's caught. Knocked out at the 39-yard line, and that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Play fake. Cutler gets sacked. Briggs used his speed to get to the quarterback on that one. Following the sack, it's now 2nd and long. Cutler is in the gun. He has 4 receivers.
48. 48.
Back to throw. Dumps it out left. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
They line up in the quarter defense looking for the pass.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
He drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. He's brought down at the 38. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. He fields it at the 17. He's dropped at the 28-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Grossman gives it up the middle. He's tackled around the 29-yard line. Benson only gets about a yard there on the draw. 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 29. Ace backfield this time.
White 20. White 20. Kick 300. Kick 300.
Gives it up the gut. And they get him at about the 31. Benson gets 3 yards on the carry. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on the 32. Chicago comes out with an I formation.
White 20. White 20.
Looks to pass. Throws to the middle. Tackled at the 46-yard line. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
Here we go. White 20. White 20.
Benson gets the call. He makes his way to about the 45. 9-yard pickup. That brings up 2nd down. They line up at the 45. Grossman comes to the line under center. They'll line up in the I formation.
Kick 300.
He drops back. Rifles it to the left. He's tackled around the 26-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Chicago sends a man in motion. Drops back on 1st down. Gets rid of the ball. It'll be 1st and goal. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Back to throw. Throws while on the run. Almost picked. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
And they'll run him again. Dropped behind the line. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Short pass to his left. Benson was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. It's 4th down, and the field goal unit is out to try this 27-yarder. Set down. The kick is up. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Here's the kick. Royal from the 7. Still working. They get him at the 31. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide.
Touch. Green 88. Scatter, scatter, scatter. Touch.
Back to throw. Looks for a man open. He's brought down at the 38. 7-yard gain on the play.
Once you beat a guy off the line of scrimmage against man-to-man coverage, pretty easy to complete that slant route.
Cutler drops to throw. On the run, he throws it. And it's intercepted by the backer. Brought down around the 43-yard line. And the defense just came away with their second of the half.
This defense is good, no question about it, and I like the way they're changing their looks out there, sort of like a good pitcher. They're not letting him settle in on one particular defense and really taking advantage of them.
Back to pass. He throws on the run. And they get him around the 39-yard line. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Huge hit. They might need to have the doctor take a look at him after that one.
Well, it looks like he's okay, but I don't know how. He cannot keep taking shots like that. And I'll tell you another thing. This guy's a tough guy, but I don't care who you are. As a quarterback, you take hits like that, you start looking at the pass rush.
And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Punts it. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Single set backfield. Drops back on 1st down. Makes the grab. Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 32-yard line. They line up in a one-back set.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Black 99 Philly.
He's looking to throw. Guns it right. Struggles to find his target with that one. Marshall is the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Cutler with 4 wide receivers.
Touch. Green 88. Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Looks to pass. Throws it. Makes the catch. Brought down around the 46-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the 1st down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Cutler will be dropped in the backfield. And that's sack number 4 in the game.
The pressure by this defense has been there all day, and offensively, they're just struggling trying to come up with a protection scheme that works.
Scans the field. And he caught it. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
And we've come to halftime here. The score is 10-6. Kicks it off. Royal takes it from the 6. Still pushing. Brought down at the 31. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Young on the inside handoff. He's dropped around the 35-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Young is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Touch! Green 88! Green 88!
They finally get him at the 40, and he broke that one for a huge gain.
What a run that was. I really thought he might be gone there, but they were finally able to chase him down.
They line up at the 40. Young is the single setback.
Touch! 48! Touch! 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 Touch!
Little handoff. Tackled at the 36-yard line. Young gains around 3 yards on the run. From the 36-yard line, the Broncos come out in the ace formation.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Touch!
Back to pass. He's under a heavy rush. The rush reaches him, and he goes down. The blitz caused some big problems for them that time.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good play for the offense. I think they were anticipating a blitz to one side. They got it from the other side, and the quarterback ends up getting sacked on the play.
48! Touch! Touch! Touch!
Cutler dropping back. Passes. Not able to make the catch in traffic. Marshall was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. So, it's 4th down. The Broncos lining up to punt. Gets the punt away. Into the end zone for a touchback. So, before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Line 20! Line 20!
Setting up play action. Surveys the field. It's incomplete. That was not a good throw at all.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Benson alone in the backfield.
Here we go. Line 20! Line 20!
Benson on the give. He's brought down at the 22-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. Chicago lines up in the offset I this time.
Here we go. Kick 300! Kick 300!
Play action. Throws it short. And they get him at the 24-yard line. And that reception won't be enough to move the chain.
Well, you really can't ask any more out of a defense on that one. They kept the play in front of them, came up and made the tackle. Good play, and they're off the field.
He gets it away. Royal fields it at the 37. He's tackled around the 49-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
He drops back to pass. All kinds of pressure. Pass is complete. Brought down at the 43-yard line. The completion nets them a gain of 7.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Drops back to pass. And they're coming after him. It's completed. He's brought down at the 25. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
And can you believe it? That makes sack number 6 for the game.
This is an offensive line that's been known to struggle at times, but 6 sacks, are you kidding me? This is like the swinging gate theory here. Put a body in front of somebody out there. Give the quarterback a chance.
And the receiver is open. He's dropped at the 2. The tight end came up with a nice catch that time.
Pretty athletic play for a big guy. I tell you, as a quarterback, you see somebody make a play like that, you want to come back again and again.
Denver is trying to make this a 2-score game. And now we'll see who can get the bigger push.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
To the end zone. Drops the easy pick. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
For vehicles to hang over onto the sidewalk.
48! 48!
They hand it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. 2-yard loss.
That looked painful on that one. And we're talking about the lost art of tackling. Not only was it a big hit, but it was a disciplined hit. Good wrap up, had a way to take him to the ground. Perfect.
Nice play fake. Dumps it out right. He's dropped for a loss. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. This will be a 22-yarder. And right down the middle. He put that one right through the upright. The kick. Goes out of bounds around the 22-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Grossman is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide.
Right 20! Right 20!
Grossman, Trent back to pass. Draw play. And they get him around the 25-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Grossman hands it off. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time. That'll bring up 3rd down from their own 26-yard line. Grossman lines up in the shotgun. 3 receivers split out.
Right 20! Right 20!
On the ground with a tailback. Hit hard at the 30. Their defense did the job on that series.
Yeah, nice job by the defense there, but offensively, now you have to begin to wonder just a little bit. They go back to the sideline, and you start questioning the play calling to some degree.
He gets it away. Royal takes it at the 33. Brought down at the 40. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. The offense will take over at the 40. The Broncos line up with two tight ends.
Set. Green 88. Green 88.
He fakes it. Short throw to the left. And he's knocked out at the 42. And a pickup of about 2. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 42-yard line. Denver lines up in a double tight set.
Zebra, zebra.
Here's the halfback. Brought down behind the line. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Looks for a man open. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Almost got a yard.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Green 88. Green 88. Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Fakes to the back. He throws left. He's brought down at the 37. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
48. 48. Friday, Friday, Friday.
He drops back. Past the line. Tackled around the 25-yard line. Good work there to get a few yards on the scramble.
Boy, in that kind of situation, you just think that if they're going to pick up the first down on you, they're going to have to do it throwing the football. But that time, the quarterback got out in the open field and got it done.
He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Still perfect on the drive. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Zebra, zebra. 48.
Gives it off. Brought down around the 9-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. Two tight end formation this time.
Blue 45. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Gives it right side. He didn't get back to the line. Solid hit for the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now, when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
With the throw. Out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
It's good. Nice work putting that one right through the upright. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Brought down at the 29-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Grossman steps to the line of scrimmage. Single backfield.
Right 20. Right 20.
Nice play fake. Makes the throw out to his left. At the 40. And the last man gets him. What a play.
We've seen this tight end doing such a nice job all day blocking, and now when he gets in the open field, he makes an explosive play.
And they use motion.
Right 20.
Looking to throw. Dumps it out left. And he should have had that one. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation.
Right 20.
He drops back to pass. Throws on the run. He's dropped at the 17. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Right 20. Right 20.
Drops back on first down. And it's tipped away. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
We'll be on hand for a picture and autograph signing session.
Right 20. Right 20.
Gives to the back. And he makes it out to about the 14-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. They come out with 4 wideouts.
Right 20. Right 20.
He throws it, and it's completed. Davis fumbles it. Bailey scoops it. He's in. Touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
And here's the extra point. And the point after is good. The kick is away. Drilled at the 26-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They line up in an I.
Here we go. Kick 300. 20. Kick 300.
He needs to make a decision. Abdullah has the pick. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. And chalk up another one for this defense.
3 picks on the day, and every time you think this offense is starting to get it going, they turn it over again.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Denver lines up in the offset eye this time.
Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Gives it off. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Nice stop on that one.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Zebra, zebra.
Young on the give. Tackled at the 28-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback.
Gain of 5.
Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. Ball on the 28. The pocket is collapsing. And they get him at about the 9-yard line. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
One-man backfield.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Fakes the run. Throws while on the run. What a hit! Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Play action. And the defense has a heavy rush. Right through his hands, he almost had the pick. Marshall was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Just 5 yards from a touchdown now. 2 extra defensive backs out there on this one. He drops back, looking for an open man. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
And it's good. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Kicks this one deep. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense.
Here we go. Right 20. Right 20.
They give it to the tailback, and he will lose yardage on the play. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Right 20.
He's looking to throw. He's under a heavy rush. He's dropped at the 38, and simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing, and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
The pass is away. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. McKee was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Our score in this one is the Broncos 26, the Bears 6. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They put everyone up on the line.
Right 20. Right 20.
He's brought down at the 42. What do you think of that one, Chris?
I love gutsy calls, and that's a gutsy call. When you're going for it on 4th down, That means you believe in your offense, and when they convert it, you can just see that confidence level rise.
He looks to throw on first down. He throws right. Catch is made. Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 49-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go.
Grossman sends a man in motion. He drops back. It's broken up. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Chicago lines up in a shotgun set.
Right 20. Right 20.
It's a pass on third and short. Guns it left. He's there for the catch. Brought down around the 38-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
Right 20. Right 20.
He drops back to pass. Rockets it out. Oh, and he drops. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Right 20. Right 20.
Looking to throw. Here's the pass. Booker drops it. Booker was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Third down now, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Right 20. Kick 300. Kick 300.
He drops back. Goes through his read. It's tipped and intercepted. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. Blue 45.
Give to the tailback. Gains his way to the 43-yard line. They grab 8 yards there.
I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
Scans the field with the catch. And he dropped him in the open field. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
48. 48.
They give it to the tailback. He's hammered in the backfield. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Green 88. Green 88.
It's the tailback. Tackled at about the 41. That's a 3-yard gain.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
He needs to get the pass off. And it's picked off. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. If I was this quarterback, I might start to throw away from this defender.
You better be careful throwing it in the zone of this guy. He is on it, and he is quick. He's on his game today.
First down now, and 10 to go. Ball on their own 33.
Right 20. Right 20.
Grossman drops back on first down. He finds the tight end in open space. Short completion there. That doesn't give them much in terms of yardage that time.
Well, the defense forced them to make the quick read and throw on that one. The catch was made, but there wasn't much yardage to go along with it. It's up to the receiver to make something happen on a play like that.
And I'm sure he'll try to erase this game from his mind as quickly as possible.
Yeah, what do you do on the computer? That Control-Alt-Delete to go back to the beginning? I think he'd like to Control-Alt-Delete this game.
Sets up the play action. Young had it and dropped it. Young was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Young lines up as the single back. He drops back. Short throw to the right. Can't complete it. The ball soars past the intended receiver, who really had no chance to catch that.
Well, it's always great to have a big arm, but you have to be able to control it on occasion. He wants to consistently throw that ball hard, and that's just not always the right pass.
They'll give it off here. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Looks like the containment just broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
Cutler takes it back. Strong throw. Can't hit it. Jackson was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. From the 23-yard line.
On your way out of the stadium.
One man in the backfield. Drops back. He decides to run. He scrambled and maybe picked up a yard there. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. The Broncos line up with an offset eye backfield. Young left side. Dropped behind the line. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
Set down. The kick is up. Right down the middle. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it. Hester from the 7. Dropped at the 35. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. They'll come out in the eye.
Kick 300. Wait, 20. Kick 300.
They'll throw on first down. Rifles it out there. He's pushed out at the 47-yard line. With that last catch, the wide receiver has logged his 100th yard of the game.
Just a good, solid performance here by the receiver. This guy is plenty tough enough. I like the way that he gets in and out of his cuts, but I love his toughness. He's never intimidated out there.
Grossman hands it off. He's brought down right around the 50-yard line. Benson gets 3 yards on the play. They line up at the 50. Chicago lines up in the offset eye this time.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20.
Looks to pass. Short throw to the left. Brought down at about the 23-yard line. They had a tough time tracking him down.
Really, what do you do when a guy has that kind of speed and that kind of ability in the open field? That's just a little short pass that he turned into an electric play.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Benson is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Right 20. Right 20.
Back to throw. Defense closing in. Comes down with it. Tackled at about the 11. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
And they get him at the 5. Benson gets 7 yards on the play. They'll line it up, 5 yards for the score. One-man backfield.
Here we go. Right 20. Right 20.
Benson takes it up the middle. Brought down at the 5-yard line. So at the most, he gains a few inches, and that makes it 3rd down. They'll work from the shotgun.
Here we go. Right 20. Right 20.
Grossman is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Dives, touchdown. Good play call that time.
Well, when you have a halfback like that can catch the football, play calling gets a lot easier.
And they'll try to tack on 2 points here. Benson lines up as the single back.
Here we go. Right 20. Right 20.
And they won't get the 2. And they really needed to convert that one.
Yeah, this offensive line is good, but when you're asking them to jam it in from a couple of yards out in this type of emotional setting, I think it's too much to ask. I like throwing the ball there.
He's hammered at the 27-yard line. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. The Broncos come out showing 3 wide. Fakes to the back, dumps it out left. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
He drops back to pass. He throws left. And they get him at the 49-yard line. That's now 300 yards passing for the quarterback.
Yeah, and this guy really knows how to lead this football team. You can just see it in the huddle. He's in control of all situations, not only in the huddle, but at the line of scrimmage. Good checks there. There's no question who's in charge on this football team.
He drops back. Short pass to his left. Brought down at the 44-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
Play fake. Throws it short. There for the reception. He's dropped at the 35. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Drops back to pass. Throws the bullet to the right. And they get him right around the 4-yard line. The quarterback broke down the coverage on that one. First down.
That's a good call, Tom, because when you see a zone defense, the entire objective of a zone defense is we're not going to give up the big play. We'll allow you to dump it underneath and come up and make the tackle. They did neither on that play.
Here's the give. He is hit hard on the play. Young gets 3 yards on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Fullback straight ahead. Tackled at the 1. And the fullback plows ahead for maybe a yard. Chance for the defense to come up big here. 3rd down, right on the goal line. Chicago is showing blitz. He's looking to throw. Knocked down. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
2-inch HD TV.
And it's good. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. Here's the kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Drilled at the 29-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the tailback. He's tackled at about the 29-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less, and that will bring up 2nd down. Benson alone in the backfield.
Line 20. Line 20.
Play action. Looking for a receiver. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. Brought down at the 35. He threw that thing into heavy coverage.
And sometimes when you have a quarterback that has a really strong arm, they think they can do things that they simply cannot. You cannot force that football into that kind of coverage in this league.
Here's the give. Hit and drop behind the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Again, he'll get the call. He's brought down at the 30. That's a 7-yard gain, and so it'll be 3rd down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Sets up the play action. There for the catch. He got deep cleated. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. 1st down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
And they get him there for the sack. And the blitz created tremendous pressure.
Yeah, anytime you blitz, you're gambling. Essentially what you're saying is that I think my guys can get to the quarterback before my man coverage breaks down in the secondary. That time, a great job executing the blitz. They got there.
They give it to the tailback. He's dropped at the 21. 3-yard gain by the running back. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. The defense lines up in a dime.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
And straight ahead we go with the fullback. 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. The big fella tucked the ball away, reeled off a nice-looking 9-yard run. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly.
When you see your field goal kicker miss one that short, I mean, that's just a gift. You're giving away 3 easy points there.
Out of bounds at the 23. Just about 3 yards there.
Gain of 3.
Grossman is back in the gun.
Set. White 20. White 20.
Setting up play action. Bailey picks it off. Inside the 30. To the 10. Dives for the pylon. Touchdown. What an interception for this defense.
You know, it's bad enough offensively to throw an interception, but you can't let the guy run down the field for a touchdown. You have to turn into a defensive player at that point. They did not make that transition.
So they're ready for the extra point. And the point after is good. Less than 2 to go in our 4th quarter of play. The score, the Broncos 39, the Bears 12. And he'll return this one from the 7. Brought down at the 30. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. The offense will take over at the 30. 1st and 10. 3, no, make that 4 wide receiver formation. Drops back on 1st down. Dumps it out right. Off-target pass. Davis was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
White 20. White 20.
Looking to throw. With the pass. And he catches it. He's tackled around the 44-yard line. He's put up some nice yardage.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
And they get him at the 43-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
1st down, looking to throw. Dumps it out left. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Chicago lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation.
White 20. White 20.
He's looking to throw. Looks for a man open. Pass completed. What an open field tackle. And the defense just ate that one up, Chris.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
White 20. White 20.
Drops back. Passes on the move. Knocked loose. He just got in there and knocked the ball loose.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
The Broncos have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Punts it. Ouch. Not a good kick here. It'll go out at the 20. Not much you can do on the return team there.
Great kick and even better coverage. Boy, it sure makes winning the field position battle a lot easier when you have special teamers like this.
The halfback with the carry. Brought down right around the 20-yard line. Young gains about 2 yards on the run. They line up at the 21. 2 tight end set.
Tiger, tiger, tiger. 48. Hut, hut, hut. Hut, hut.
This one will finally be over. Our score, the Broncos 39, the Bears 12.